Peace, Merry Monday to you. This is PonderQwan, the writer, Qwan Nubian. Peace and tranquility over you and all of your houses. I am trusting that you all had a wonderful, wonderful and delightful weekend. I know I did. Looking forward to this week coming. There are some miraculous things going on that I will share with you at a later time. But yes, forward movement, onward and upward. I posted on Facebook and other social media platforms regarding beholding. I'm sure you've heard, by beholding we become changed. And I just wanted to elaborate on that and give you in the spirit of what I was getting at. What you're feeding yourself, whether it's what you're watching, like even watching me, listening to, just all of your senses, whatever you're taking in, it's a form of meditation. If it's a ritual that you're doing when dealing with orators or whatever it is, you're meditating on it. You're meditating on it. You're taking it in. It's getting into every fiber of your being. It's becoming part of your DNA. And specifically if you're an empath or have high empathic tendencies, you must be very careful. You must be grounded. Give you a couple of examples. And sometimes it could be for the positive and sometimes it could work in the negative. I look at Gayle King. That's Oprah's best friend. Gayle King has ventured out on her own and she's doing wonderful things. But you know what? When I hear her speak, when I see her isms, they're not Gayle isms. What I see is Oprah. I can close my eyes and hear Oprah. And I'm not taking anything away from Gayle King. She is a wonderful woman from what I could see. She has a lot of accolades, very, very successful in what she's doing in her own right. However, there will always be a linkage with Oprah. Not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just saying. You try not to lose your identity as you're continuing to grow and form who you are. We are not a complete work yet. Now, how it can work in the negative is when you're constantly taking in from the same fountain, if you will. I'll use myself as an example. There was a time, it's been at least 3 or 4 years now, years ago, faithfully, I would take in this person and listen and listen and listen. And if it's a negative energy guised as positivity and upliftment, all of a sudden, again, if you're highly sensitive and have empathic tendencies, you're taking in that energy. All of a sudden, that person's plight became my plight. What that person was seeing in their universe, I was starting to see in my own. And potential problems and issues started to happen in my universe that weren't even there. And I started creating problems that weren't really problems. I almost destroyed the kingdom that was built. Almost, because I caught myself. And it is not weakness if you must block put distance, whatever you need to do to secure yourself, to ground yourself. Don't anyone ever make you feel what you're doing for self-care is a weakness. No, no. You have to live your life. I have to live my life. So, recognizing it, acknowledging it, no one is beyond reproach. Be open to these things. If anyone sees like, hey sis, or hey brother, I'm noticing you alright, blah blah blah, coming from a spirit of love. By beholding, we become changed. Let's ensure that what we are beholding is truly edifying and not just entertainment or leaving us in a sunken place, having us in a way of, I use the term martyrdom, that victim banner, needing to be seen. So I've got to come up with an issue. I have to talk about problems, issues in order to get your attention. No. There is such a thing as peace and a joyful life. It can be obtained. And that's not putting on blinders to what's happening in the world around you. But that doesn't mean you have to allow it to seep into your psyche, your essence. No. Stay guarded. Stay lifted. Stay up. I wish you peace. This is a message of love. Always love is what I'm sending to you, from me to you. And I receive it back. If it resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. However this works. Have a merry Monday. I love you. Ponderings of the Qwan. I am PonderQwan, the writer, Qwan Nubian. All love. Peace. Hands all over the thing. Oh, I tell you, unscripted.